Hi everyone, Janie here, and I know that Christmas is a long ways off, but I like to prepare for Christmas all year long to avoid the rush. And today I'm going to show you how easy it is to make photo ornaments, tags, and even cards. And I'll be using a die set that I got a little while back. And you can either get that die set, there'll be a link below in the description box, or you may even have a die of your own that'll work perfect for this. So let's head on over and let me show you. The dice that I'm using is an angel playing with snowflakes, and when I got it, all three pieces were connected together like this, and when I die cut with it all connected, this is what I got. And you can use them separately or together like this. And then I separated all three pieces, and when you use these two pieces together, this is the die cut that you will get. And when you use this piece by itself, this is the die cut that you'll get. Now to use the angel and the inner circle together, I taped them together so that I wouldn't have to line them up each time to get the circle die cut with the angel in the center. And here are a couple other ways to use those dies. I used one of my smaller circle dies to create a frame with this one, and you'll see why later in the video. And then here I just use the angel and snowflakes to cut the center of this diamond shape. And you can actually do the same thing with any shape and it would be perfect for a shaker card. Okay, let's get started. Now that you have seen the die set and the variety of ways that you can die cut with it, I'm now going to show you how easy it is to make photo ornaments and tags and cards. So let's get started. So for this first one, I used this part of the die set and I cut out this beautiful blue sparkly piece right here. And then again, using the same piece and a smaller circle die, not the one that came with this. Let me grab that out here really quick for you. The one that came with this is larger and I wanted something smaller. So I just used a circle die with this and cut this out. And I've got my, well here, I'll try to move the photo out of the way. There we go. That's what I cut out. And then I wanted to use this photo in here, but it wasn't big enough to cut the circle. So I've kind of got it taped in place a little bit so I know where I want it. But you can use, let me grab this one. You could use, a photo that size just as long as everybody's faces fit in it. So what I'm going to do is, all I'm going to do is take this. You would normally take your photo, glue it to this back piece, and then glue this other piece over the top. But because of the way that I had to do my photo, I really can't glue it on there first. So I'm going to have to glue everything at one time, which makes this just a little bit of a challenge. So this is going to look crazy, guys. Just hang in there. So I am putting glue on the back of the photo. Now I'm going to lift it up a little bit because I'm going to be putting glue around the edges of this. And I'm going to let that go back down. And then I am putting some glue up here around the bow part because we want everything to stick together. So even those little stars, there we go. Okay, I've got a ton of glue on there now. And now I'm just going to glue this on top of that. So just get it on there. And then I'll just get it all lined up. Look at that. Perfect, right? It is just gorgeous. And so there you go. Now this can be an ornament or a tag. It's totally up to you. It comes with a little circle right there to put the ribbon through, and I already have my ribbon cut out for that. But I just wanted to point out that, you could always put something else on the back if you want. You could die cut a circle and have a sentiment put there, or just Merry Christmas, or you can leave it just the way it is. And so all I'm going to be doing is taking a ribbon and sliding it right through this hole. And actually, I should have done something else first. You know what? Before I do this, before I put the ribbon on, I want to show you something else because I want to show you another way to use this. So hold on one second here. Let me grab it. Okay, so here is a card that I made. And I'm going to have this die, also linked below in the description box, even though it's not the star of this video, but that is an awesome set. Has the frame and the snowflakes. I just love it. But what I wanted to show you was you can also take something like this, and of course you could put a little ribbon through the top, and you can add that to the front of a Christmas card. Now, wouldn't that be absolutely gorgeous? You know, a card like that to give somebody with your family on the front or with you on the front. So this is how you can take that ornament, make a photo ornament or a photo tag, and add it to the top of a card. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so with that said, I'm just going to take this ribbon now, and I'm just going to thread it through. And there's different ways of putting ribbons through and making ties. It all depends on if you're going to use it, you know, for a tag or for an ornament. And this particular way that I'm doing it is how I want to do it for an ornament. So I'm putting it through and I am tying it right there like so. Okay. Then I'm bringing both pieces up together, and I should have tied it a little bit more even, but you know what? I can do that again later. And then I'm going to take these two pieces together, wrap them around my finger. I know this is hard to see. Tuck those in there and create a little way to hang it, just like that. And actually, like I said, I didn't have them even at the top, so I'll fix that here in a minute. But there we go. So there's an ornament or a tag, however you want to use it. Okay, do you remember in the pictures that I showed at the beginning where I had cut out the angel piece and this, and they were separate, but I said that they could go together like that? Well, there you go. That is one way to do it. I'm going to show you two ways with this. So you could glue it on and that's how it would look, or you can glue it on the back. Now again, this is just like the other one. So I have the glitter paper both front and back, so that's actually two pieces on there. But you could glue this on the back if you wanted, and then you can put a sentiment or whatever you want right there in the center. Or, wait a minute, wait for it, you can also add a picture. And again, there you go. Now you have a photo ornament with a photo on one side and that little snow angel on the other side. So there's a lot of possibilities just with this one. So you just saw that one, you saw it that like that, you saw it like this. Get that on there. So there are some more possibilities of a really beautiful photo ornament. Okay, here's another option. I cut this out of kind of a pearlized paper, and it's pearlized on both sides, and I only cut one, so it's not back together. And I'm going to take this photo right here and put the glue on that. And talk about you can't get any easier than this. You just die cut that out and apply a picture to the front of it like so. And there you go. So again, something perfect to put on the front of a card. You can use it as an ornament, you can use it as a tag and put to and from on the back. And even though it's a tag, think about it, they will save that tag forever with that picture on it. So there is that way, there is that way, there is this one that you could, wait a minute, put the picture on the back. So those are three different ways that you can make photo ornaments or tags or add it to a card. Voila! Nice and easy, right? Okay, let me show you some other things. You don't have to add photos to them if you don't want to. You can just create cute little tags and ornaments. And you know, I'm doing everything in blues and white and silver, but you can do these in any color you want. And you don't even have to use, you know, glitter paper like I'm using. But these are just gorgeous. And as always, you can always add a backing. You can add sentiments to and from. You can add a photo. I just wanted you to see how pretty that these look. I just love this die set. And that is as simple as this and this and putting them together. Isn't that just gorgeous? But I'm not done. Another really cool thing about this having a place to tie a ribbon is that you can tie two of them together and have a little tag or card that opens like this. Isn't that awesome? I love that. There are just so many possibilities with this. In order to get this circle piece like that, you actually have to use both of these dies together, because using this one by itself, it does not cut out all the way around. So there's something really cool about that. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to set that aside. And what I did here was I used this die in a square. Well, actually, I had it set up so it's more like a diamond. But you can add this to any circle or oval or square that you want, and that's what's going to happen. It's going to cut it out just like that. And then you can use that as an overlay on something else to create a card or an ornament or a tag. So they don't always have to be round. They can be any shape that you want. Is that cool? So just from this one die set right here, there are so many possibilities, from that to that, you know, to these, to photo cards, all of that from these three little pieces from one die set. This is the snowflake corner die that I used for that card, and I will have a link below in the description box if you're interested in it. Thank you all for stopping by today, and I hope this gave you some ideas of your own. And if you liked the dies that I used, I'll have links below in the description box to those, as well as a 25% off discount code to In Love Arts, should you decide to shop there. And there'll also be a link below to the glitter paper that I used from Close to My Heart. And other than that, happy crafting, everyone! Bye-bye. If you like this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, I hope you consider that too. And if you do, be sure to click the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos or giveaways. And I hope you stop by Crafters Castle on Facebook and also Crafters Castle Challenge blog to enter your creations.